just be happy with what is on the horizon. Be happy with the fact that we are about to have a football team like we have never had in this city before. Be happy that we are going to have a football team that for the next 5, 10, maybe 15, hell, maybe even 20 years is going to be talked about as a consistent contender because we have the right people in the front office, we have the right people running the show, and they're going to do things the right way this time. And we've never had that here in Chicago.
Abused stepchildren. We don't believe the next guy isn't going to kick the shit out of us like the last guy did.
That's fair. That's fair.
Everybody's writing Fitz gibberishes today, and they're all better than mine.
Hello and welcome to Windy City Sports Talk. Combs and Fitz Windy City Sports Talk, which today is just Combs Sports Talk. We're going to be live reacting to the Chicago Bears versus Jacksonville Jaguars. They're actually on the screen right now. Getting ready for, it looks like they might be playing the national anthem ahead of time. Not quite sure how you do that in London, but hey, if that's what you do, that's what you do. I don't really watch these London games. They're usually on too damn early. But for all of you guys that are chiming in, checking in with me, I see there are already a few people in here watching. Make sure you hit me up in the comments. Let me know that you're watching. We are going to have a live giveaway for all of our live listeners. And that will happen in the fourth quarter. So the way to get in on that, for those of you that are listening now, and I'll mention this a couple times throughout the show, the way to get into that is going to be to 1, comment, 2, like and share, and 3, be here in the fourth quarter. So that is the way to get in on these giveaways. Let me know that you guys are watching. Let me know that you guys are here. And then let's watch the Bears and Jaguars and see how this thing is going to go. Lots of factors went into it this week. Obviously, with Jacksonville, with the devastating hurricane that went through Florida. Man, was that thing freaking nasty. Tore the roof off of Tropicana Field. But the Jaguars didn't get to leave for London. The Bears left Monday night. The Jaguars did not get to leave, I don't believe, until either Wednesday night or Thursday morning to get to London. So it's going to be interesting to see how that affects the Jaguars and the Bears, respectively. Because to me, that's an advantage for the Bears, right? Like, if Jacksonville didn't get to leave till Thursday, and you've been acclimating to the time change, to everything since Monday, well, probably Tuesday morning by the time you got there if you left Monday night, that's a huge advantage. The time difference can mess with people. This is sort of a home game for the Jaguars. I know the Bears are listed as the home team, but the Jaguars are the home team here because they play 2 games a year here, basically. They are going to stay after this game. They play the Patriots in London next week. So it's going to be interesting to see. Jeremiah Murray says, I don't know why this game scares me, but this game scares me. Look, it's because we're Bears fans. And the reality of being a Bears fan is that you're always going to be scared heading into games like this because these are typical letdown games for the Bears. Now, I said that last week before Carolina, and look, the Bears showed up. I said it last week. I said, if this is the same old Bears team, then the Bears are going to lose that game or find a way to at least make it interesting. And they just ran roughshod over Carolina. It wasn't a scary game, at all. The way that the Bears performed last week against the Panthers was what you wanted to see. And I know a lot of people are out there, and I've heard this all week long. Oh, it was just the Panthers. It was just the Panthers. Yeah, it was the Panthers, but had they made that a close game or had they lost that game, you would have had a totally different reaction, right? So the Bears went out and did what they were supposed to do, and they took care of business at home against a really bad football team. Um, do I think that because they beat the Panthers, they're going to all of a sudden be a juggernaut and win the Super Bowl? No. But that's what you want to see from the Bears, and that's what you want to see here in London. This is a really bad Jaguars football team. Whether they're playing at home or not, this is a really bad Jaguars football team. This defense should be able to handle business against, Trevor Lawrence and company. This team does not scare me at all, but this game, it should scare you a little bit if you're a Bears fan. All the way over in London should scare you a little bit. Bears need to establish the run early. They do. One thing that I think with the Bears, and it was actually reiterated this week on 670 The Score. If any of you guys listen to it, they have Dave Wannstedt on just about every week now on the what is it? Not Bernstein. It's Holmes and Spiegel now. But I've been saying it for a couple of weeks, and Dave Wannstedt kind of reiterated it this week. Is that stop running Swift between the tackles. If you want to run up the middle or run between the tackles, you run Roschon Johnson as they kick off. They kick off into the end zone, and Khalil Herbert will down it in the end zone. There is a flag down. I don't know. Typically on these new kickoffs, that means there was a false start by the kicking team. They left a little bit early. So we'll see where the Bears start this one out. But yeah, no, if you're going to run between the tackles, you need to run Roschon Johnson. You need to run a running back that can run your ass over, and Roschon Johnson is that guy. DeAndre Swift is not that guy. If you're going to run DeAndre Swift, you got to run him off the edges. You got to run him around the corners. And that's where you got to establish that run. I think DeAndre Swift is going to have a prevalent game. DeAndre Swift has some great numbers versus the Jaguars too. I believe it was, when I looked it up, something like 4 touchdowns in 2 games that he's played against them. He's run for over 100 yards both times. So really good stuff from, and I'll look those up in a minute just to give you guys some clarity. But the Bears are at the 25. The penalty was against the Bears for holding on the kickoff. And what do they do? First play, they run DeAndre Swift through the middle and between the tackles. So exactly what we were talking about. You're supposed to kick the shit out of the bad team, says Jeremiah Murray. Absolutely, 110%. You get Swift in space, Roschon makes space. Yes, 110%. Roschon Johnson has to be your tone setter. And the Bears don't seem like they've learned that yet. Single back formation now. It is 2nd and 7. Caleb tosses to Swift. There you go. You get Swift off the edge out into space, and he gets hit at about a 30. So gain of 3. It's going to be about 3rd down and 4. So 3rd and short here. See what the Bears do. One thing, if you guys saw the page, I posted it this week. I mean, we were talking about it last week. I said, you got to start getting DJ Moore and Keenan Allen in those shorter routes, those crossing routes. It does, 15, 20-yard routes, the mid routes. They don't have to go deep every time. But once they started implementing those slants and those crossing routes, as we got 3rd and 5 here, they really started taking off in about the 3rd series last week, as Caleb Williams avoids a sack and then gets sacked on 3rd and 5 just before the line of scrimmage. So that'll be a Jaguars' first sack, and the Bears are going to punt. So a little bit like it started off last week, a little bit like it started off every single game for the Bears this season. Really, really quick first series. So we'll see how the defense answers here and whether or not the Bears offense will get things going, kind of like they did last week. It's about the 2nd or 3rd series that they have. It says Rome coming here. Yeah. I mean, they've got to, I think they got to look for him a little bit more. They haven't really implemented Rome yet as far as a heavy force, I don't think. And I don't know if that has something to do with DJ Moore. in DJ Moore's, wanting more touches, wanting more targets. I don't know if that's influencing the rookie and Caleb Williams. He doesn't seem like a guy who gets influenced like that. The Jaguars are going to start here on, it looks like about the 20-yard line, 21-yard line with the ball. Trevor Lawrence coming out. I think this Bears defense is going to have a good day today. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to throw a couple picks. And, the big thing is going to be containing ETN. If you contain ETN, you'll be fine. So Trevor Lawrence in shotgun formation, single back set with ETN to his right. And the first play is hit to, is that Christian Kirk, I believe it looks like, for about an 8-yard gain. Caleb getting sacked, and Tevin was blocking nobody. Yep, look, it's been the story so far this year. That offensive line, man, they've got to be better. They've got to be better. We got 2nd and 2 here for the Jaguars from their own 29, and they hand it off to ETN, and he is stuffed. Who was that? Kyler Gordon. Nice play. Kyler Gordon getting in there and just stuffing the run at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 3rd down and short here for the Jaguars. Kyler Gordon with a really nice play, man. He's impressed me over the last season and the first 4 games this year, man. He's a ball hawk. So here we go. Trevor Lawrence looks like he is audibling. ETN out of the backfield, and this is one of the short outs. Who was that to? Davis, it looks like. So yeah, it's one of the things the Bears have struggled with is the pass game on the defense on those short routes, man. Those quick outs get them every time. I don't know what it is. If it's 3rd and short and you're going to run a quick out on the Bears, you're going to be successful. Rome has a 3rd of 4th most separation by any receiver. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's Caleb just not looking his way because DJ Moore's in his ear. Also, Keenan Allen not really having much of a presence. I know he's been hurt, but even last week, it just seemed like it was the DJ Moore show. So we'll see how the game plan is and see how that works moving forward, because I know DJ Moore wants more targets. I know he's the receiver that got paid. I just, you've got to be able to spread the ball around. But we'll see how that goes moving forward. So Jeremiah Murray so far and John Fitzgibbons are the only 2 people that have commented. You guys are both entered in for the drawing. I see that you guys have liked and shared the content as well. So you guys are both entered in the drawing for the Sports Memorabilia giveaway. We'll do that in the 4th quarter. We're going to kind of run it let's make a deal style too. So it'll be fun. Be interesting for those of you that are watching. Make sure you guys spread the word too. Let everybody know that they can chime in here. Another 1st down for the Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence, again, they're staying in shotgun formation. He has not been under center once from what I've seen. There's Trevor Lawrence as he's about to get sacked. He escapes pressure, and he is going to be able to run that for, looks like another 1st down. He might be marked just short of the marker, but at the very least, it'll be 2nd and inches. Or it could be another 1st down. Let's see where they mark it at. As Trevor Lawrence escapes pressure there. Bears had him dead in the backfield. And they gave him the 1st down, so it is 1st and 10. Jaguars driving here. They are on the 40-yard line of the Bears. They've run 3 running plays, 3 passing plays so far. A good mix for the Jaguars. Bears have created some pressure though early. That can't be is that a catch? That's going to be interesting. He kind of caught it. Thomas Jr. catches it, bobbles it, and then uses the ground to secure himself. That I don't know if that's a catch, man. That's the ground helps him get control of that ball. I might challenge that if I'm Eberflus. I'm throwing that red flag, no challenge, and they run a quick play here. Smart by the Jaguars to run that quick play because I don't know if that's a catch. John DeBecky checking in. What's going on, John? John has entered in for the free sports memorabilia giveaway at the end of the show. Says, let's go Bears. What's going on, John? Let's go Bears. Bear down. His defense got to bear down here. Bend but don't break. Hold these guys to a field goal. That'd be great. As here we see Trevor Lawrence under center again 2 times in a row now. So going away from the shotgun here, deep in the Bears territory. Runner in motion, and it looks like they are going to be just shy of a first down. So it should be 3rd down and about half a yard, maybe a full yard. But 3rd down, nonetheless, for the Bears. Let's see what they can do here. Be nice to see them get a stop here, get off the field. Limit Jacksonville to just a field goal try would be nice. So, John, that giveaway will be in the 4th quarter, so make sure you stick around, chime in throughout. Let us know how you feel about this Bears game. And it looks like a false start on the Jaguars, so that's going to push them back 5 yards. That's big for the Bears. That is a huge mistake by the Jaguars. I'm not quite sure what the conversation was about. Maybe trying to see if they got them to jump. I'm not sure. Trevor Lawrence back under center. Okay, guys. Let's not jump this time. You guys know what the snap count is. That was a nice move by the Bears. Nice shift there. Might have caused the jump, but that's completely a legal shift. So here we go. It's going to be 3rd and 6. Lawrence in shotgun, single back formation, and it looks like a timeout was called. Or no, maybe it was they have to allow the Bears to substitute. Late substitution. Hard to tell, not knowing. Might be a late substitution as you see Shane Waldron on the bench with Caleb Williams. That's been another topic of conversation here in Chicago is that you don't see that a whole lot on the sidelines, but you only see what the cameras can show you. And here you go. Trevor Lawrence drops back. That throw over the middle and wide open. Wide ass open is Christian Kirk in the center of the field. Oh man, that was a nice route run by Kirk. Nice route run by Kirk. Completely got the safety to bite on that. Is that Jones? Yeah. Completely bit on that fake. They're showing some people with the Trevor Lawrence hair over there in London with the crooked teeth. Typical London. And another offsides by the Jaguars. The Jaguars just false start, and I said offsides, but false start by the Jags. Wonder if the refs have jet lag. Oh, could be. That's it's a long trip over there. I think about a 9-hour flight, I think it is, something like that. There were 3 guys open on that play. Yeah. It was interesting defensive down by the Bears. So here we go. They got Kirk in motion. Hand it off to the running back, and he goes nowhere. Maybe a yard on the play. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from about the 9 for the Jaguars. Again, if you guys are coming in, just now joining the show, watching this Bears versus Jaguars game in London. Free sports memorabilia giveaway. If you comment, like, and share, you have to comment, like, and share the stream. So far, we've had 3 people that have done so. And that ball is thrown out of bounds. So it's going to be 3rd and goal now. So let's see if we got that bend but don't break defense. Is that Peanut Tillman? The Philly special. Is that the tush push? From the 9. That would be interesting. Got the ref that looks like Lou Diamond Phillips and sounds like George Bush. I like that. So here we go. 3rd and goal. Trevor Lawrence got a man in motion in shotgun formation, single back set as they've been in pretty much this entire drive. Lawrence drops back to pass. He's got a guy in the end zone, but a nice hit there. I'm not sure if the hit jarred it loose or if he just dropped that ball, but the Bears are going to get out of it by only giving up a field goal here. I don't know if Jones knocks that ball out or not. No, that's just a drop. That is just a drop. Davis bobbles it, and then it was actually Hicks, not Jones, that delivers a hit that doesn't allow him to recover. So that's a nice play there by Hicks to not allow him to recover, and the Bears get lucky there with that drop because he was wide open. So let's see how this Bears offense responds. They're going to a commercial break right now. So yeah, no, look, bend but don't break defense. It's kind of always been the Bears style. Take 3 over 7. It's kind of what the Bears do. And it prevails there. They get lucky on the drop for sure. I think maybe he has a chance to catch it if Hicks doesn't hit him there. But the Bears got to get going here. Let's see if it's a lot like that Carolina game last week where they get going here in the second drive, start getting comfortable with one another. Let's see what they do. Offensive line played relatively well last week for the most part. Gonna need them to do much the same. I know Tevin Jenkins wasn't blocking very much on that last drive. Head coach of the Jags was the Eagles coach when Foles scored in the Super Bowl. Oh, I get what you're saying. I got you, John. John says when Foles scored in the Super Bowl. What's his name? I always forget the head coach's name. Doug something. I always forget his name. But he was the coach when Foles scored in the Super Bowl. Missing Brisker and Stevenson really takes a lot physically off this D. Hopefully someone steps up. Might need more Sanborn. Yeah, Stevenson's a real miss right now. For sure. Brisker too. I mean, those guys. Stevenson, to me, I mean, 1A, 1B with Jalen Johnson for sure. You guys know that I love me some Tyreek Stevenson. He's played phenomenal so far this year as well. He had a great year last year. That was a great pick by Poles. I believe they got him in. I don't know. Was he a 3rd round pick, Jeremiah, or a 5th round pick? Doug Peterson. There you go. Was he a 3rd round pick or a 5th round pick, Tyreek Stevenson? I can't remember. Either way, fantastic pick for Ryan Poles in the draft 2 years ago. But yeah, talking about the Jaguars over in London right now. Before London games 4-11, after London games 13-8. So it's almost like the Jaguars, the London games are their reset for the Jaguars. I think it's more Trevor Lawrence just not being good versus good defenses. I just Trevor Lawrence to me against good defenses is really, really bad, and he takes advantage of bad defenses. He's just not, and they gave him that contract, man. He's just not that good. I've been down on Trevor Lawrence even out of Clemson. I just did not think his game was going to translate over to the NFL as they kick the ball out of bounds again. So clear that the strategy on the kickoff for Jacksonville is to not give the Bears an opportunity to return it. So you kick it out of the end zone. I believe you get the ball at the 30 now, or is it the 35? I think it's the 30 if you kick the ball out of bounds through the end zone. So he was a second rounder. Okay. I thought Tyreek Stevenson got taken later than that. That makes sense. You got Williams now, Swift in the backfield. Let's see what they try to do here with DeAndre Swift. As Caleb Williams rolls out, throws it out to Kmet. There's a nice play. Pick up a 5 on the 5, maybe even 6 on the first down. I like that play right there. Getting you out, getting you in a second and short, puts you in a good spot for this offensive line, play to their strengths. So in 2 games versus the Jaguars, DeAndre Swift has run for 178 yards and 3 touchdowns. That's what the stats were when I looked him up. I knew he had good stats versus the Jaguars. So there's a quick out, a screen, wide receiver screen to DJ Moore that goes for, it looks like a loss of 1 on the play. I mean, getting DJ Moore the touches, I think you got to do a little bit better of reading that defense there, because that is not the defense you want to run that play on if you're Caleb Williams. So here we go. 3rd and 7 it's going to be now. Caleb Williams in shotgun formation. Looks like Roschon Johnson in the backfield. Maybe help block, maybe be a screen. And did they get the timeout, or did they take the delay a game? Got the timeout. 3:19 to go. Clock was winding down. Bears call the timeout to avoid. You got to get that play off there, man. Clock management's a thing, man. And if you need that timeout later on in this first half, it's so bad. That screen goes off if Braxton makes a block. The problem is you're planning on Braxton to make a block. You got to read that defense. So, look, that they were swarming on that wide receiver screen. At least 3 guys were there to make that tackle. I don't know if Braxton makes a block on 3 guys, but maybe. Here we go. 3rd and 7. DJ Moore in motion. Shotgun, single back set again with Roschon Johnson in the backfield, probably to help block. And here we go. Williams drops back, and he gets hit and throws the ball directly into somebody's helmet. It's not a fumble. What are they fighting over? It's an incomplete pass. Throws it directly. This offensive line, man, I can't. I don't know sometimes with what they're doing. It is unbelievable that professional football players in the NFL can be so circus-like sometimes. And like I said, they had a good week last week, but there's just some times where they just look so comical, like they don't know what they're doing. You're in the NFL, man. You are. God. It's so frustrating sometimes to watch this team and watch this offensive line do what they do. It's incredible. Unbelievable. Go to commercial break after the punt. And the Jaguars are going to get the ball back. It's so frustrating. You watch Caleb try to make a play, and he's got to see the lineman there. I don't know what he's looking at, but the lineman went to go block somebody else. Draft nothing but O-line next year. It should have been their number 1 priority in free agency this year, and it just wasn't. I said that at the end of last year. You've got to go and get a a bona fide center. You've got to go out and get some bona fide guards, and they did none of that. I don't know what the solution is. Maybe they make a move at the trade deadline. I've seen some rumors out there that if the Cowboys continue to falter, they could be moving a couple of guys, and the Bears could be in talks with them about offensive line. It's so frustrating, man. Fitz chiming in on the page says that's not what you said at the draft show. I said in free agency, not at the draft. At the draft, they did exactly what they needed to do. And I talked about center the entire time. And said that they needed to move back up into the draft and take the center from Oregon, Jackson Powers Johnson. So, nice try. You just want a left tackle. Son of a bitch. Anyway, it should have been a priority period. They did nothing but the scrap heap. Yeah, I mean, that's what they did. Ryan Poles built his offensive line the same way Jed Hoyer built his bullpen, and the same way Chris Getz built his entire roster. Scrap heap and hope it sticks. You don't get good O-line or free. There was plenty of good offensive linemen that were available this year in free agency. There absolutely was. He's just trying to qualify. He's just trying to qualify. Well, he does not qualify for the memorabilia. Fitz does not qualify for a win. That would be a conflict of interest. If you are a host on the show, you cannot qualify for the memorabilia. Just how it goes. As 1st and 10 for the Jaguars is stuffed in the backfield. Nice play again. Kyler Gordon, man. All over the ball in the backfield. All over ETN. I'm not sure if he's just been assigned ETN or not, but he has done a phenomenal job, man. Yeah, Kyler Gordon is everywhere, Jeremiah. Unreal. So here we go. Jacksonville back in shotgun. That ball is thrown for a first down. Who is that? Oh, that's Evan Ingram. Evan Ingram, who was doubtful all the way up until this morning. And then he was upgraded to healthy. I've never seen a doubtful go to healthy on game day. I've seen questionable go to healthy, but not doubtful. How are your guys' fantasy teams looking, man? In our show league, my fantasy team is looking abysmal, but all my other fantasy teams look pretty damn good. It's crazy because I pay for the other ones, and the show league was free. Would like to see O-lineman drafted in the first 2 rounds so we can control them for 5 years. Yeah, I mean, look, you've got to do something, right? The problem is, I don't know how much do you trust Poles to scout linemen at this point? With the moves that he's made, with the guys that he's brought in to try to fix this offensive line, how much do you trust his talent evaluation in that draft? That would be my question with it. Do we trust Ryan Poles? I love Ryan Poles. I think he's done some great things for this organization. But a sack for the Bears there. Looks like Montez Sweat. It looks like was it Booker maybe who got in there and forced him to go run into Sweat as Trevor Lawrence tries to run off the edge and Sweat just takes him down. It's going to be 3rd and long here for the Jaguars. Let's see what the Bears can do. 3rd and 11. See Trevor Lawrence in shotgun formation. Here's the snap. He drops back, looks around, dumps it off. That's their rookie, right? Or no, is that Ingram again? That's Ingram again. So they dumped it off, tried to screen pass to Ingram. Did not work. Bears stopped him short. So it's going to be 4th and probably about 4. Oh, maybe 4th and 2. Are the Jaguars going to go for it, or they're just going to try to draw the Bears off sides here. 5 seconds to go on the clock. They're not snapping this ball. Good job by the Bears to not jump there. We'll see what they do. That's the end of the first quarter. The Jaguars lead 3-0. We'll see if the Jaguars go for it. I can't imagine they go for it in their own territory here on 4th and 2. So, but we'll see. So, guys, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I seen some new people in here. John, I should say, Dobecki. John, if you haven't done so yet, make sure you go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to the show. But you are eligible for our sports giveaway. So the way this giveaway is going to work, guys, I've got 4 boxes of sports memorabilia labeled conveniently 1 through 4. I'm going to let you pick a number. Whoever the winner ends up being, I'm going to let you pick a number, and then you're going to pick your prize. So you're going to pick your box. We'll open it up. We'll show everybody what you got. And then there is a hidden sports memorabilia package to my right and a hidden sports memorabilia package to my left. You will either get to keep the piece that comes out of the box, or you can say right or left, and we can switch it with what is to my right and what is to my left. I won't tell you what is to my right and to my left, but I will tell you in the boxes, there are 2 pieces of of Bears sports memorabilia, 1 piece of Cubs sports memorabilia, and 1 piece of White Sox sports memorabilia. The 2 pieces to my left and right are not Chicago sports memorabilia. So, just so you know, but it is still autographed. All the values are over $100 in each one of the pieces of sports memorabilia. So it's actually a really good giveaway. All you got to do is comment on the show. All you got to do is like the stream and share the stream to be eligible. And right now we've got Jeremiah, we've got John Fitzgibbons, and we've got John Dobecki. So those are the people that have qualified so far. I'm actually going to put them into a wheel spin here. Let me edit it up here. So they're back. They are not going to go for it. They are going to punt as Trevor Lawrence is on the bench. So, guys, yeah, just make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment. Comment is the big thing. If you want to be entered for the sports memorabilia giveaway, value of over $100, got to comment so that I know you're there. Like and then share. As another false start for the Jaguars. Like and share the page. Ryan says I qualify. No, you don't. You can't win, Fitz. For one, I know what you want because you know what's in the boxes. And I know what you want. But you're going to have to fight somebody for it if they win it. That's all. I need 15 points from Odunze. Am I going to get it? So, God. We were talking about this a little bit earlier, Charles. I don't know if you're going to get to 15 with Odunze. I mean, look, anything's possible, right? All it takes is, a touchdown, a 20-yard touchdown pass, 30-yard touchdown pass, something like that. So it could happen. But I don't know about 15. I can't guarantee you 15. I think he's going to have a catch, maybe 2 today, but I don't know that I can tell you you're going to get 15. My son chimes in, says no Fitz. No Fitz today. He's got some other things going on that he is taking care of today. And it's such an early game today, I decided to just do a watch party for the Bears game. I know you're getting ready for work, or maybe you're even already at work, kid. But Charles, did you like and share the stream? Charles, let me know if you liked and shared the stream. You are entered for the Sports Memorabilia. Junior, you do not get to win. I'm just kidding. You could try to win if you want, but you got to like and share. Let me know once you've liked and shared. Also comment. I will confirm everybody and make sure that they have done so. Let me know which what you liked and what you shared as well, whether or not it's YouTube, whether or not it's Twitch, whether or not it's Facebook. Let me know all those things when you comment as well, so I can put you into the wheel spin. I'll show you what the wheel looks like right now, as Charles says I did, and so does Brandon Combs Jr. Jules says, greetings from the airport. Wanted to say hi, even though I can't stay. What's going on, Jules? Thanks for joining the stream at the airport. Where are you going? Going to watch the Bears in London? I don't think you're going to make it in time. All right, so let me add Charles and Junior to the wheel. Let me share my screen here so you guys can see what I'm doing too. So this will be the wheel everybody is going to be entered into. And again, we are going to do the drawing in the fourth quarter. And you must be present to win because you have to call your box number. You must be present in the fourth quarter to win. So that is how you get in on that. As the Bears, nice play there. DeAndre Swift getting the first down. They show some Bears fans cheering there in London. Nice little run off the edge. A nice little change of direction by DeAndre Swift there too. I don't know if that was a design change in direction or not, but that works. Jules is going to DC for work. Well, Jules, safe travels. Hope the Packers lose today, but safe travels anyway. We got a flag here. Is it going to be pass interference? It is pass interference on the defense. So another first down for the Bears. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He got beat on the route, and he decided to just wrap him up instead. "100% in a Packer shirt at the airport. Go Pack, go." I cannot agree with that sentiment. I do not want the Pack to go Pack, go. I want them to lose Pack, lose. But I know you want them to win. So about 14 minutes to go. It's going to be first down for the Bears after that pass interference call. 14-17 left in the second quarter. Bears are driving near midfield. Caleb's in shotgun. Single back set. He does hand it off to Swift again, who runs off the edge for about 4 yards. So it'll be about 2nd and 6 here. A lot of advertisements. I still don't understand why we go to London. It doesn't make any sense. I know I like the global aspect, blah, blah, blah. They sell out the stadium, blah, blah, blah. But you sell out the stadium here in the States too, as a quarterback keeper by Caleb Williams for the first down. Nice play there. I don't know if that was an option. He ran it like it was an option. But he keeps that ball and just runs it off the edges for a first down. So Bears are in business here near midfield. Good read by Caleb Williams. Jeremiah says that was a zone read. We got Swift back, single back formation. They're going to run it with him again off the edges. He does find a hole. He runs that one for about 7 yards, maybe 8. it'll be second and short here for the Bears. Again, make sure you like, comment, and share for your chance at some sports memorabilia coming up in the fourth quarter. Bears driving, 2nd and 4. Wow. I think they marked that real short. Take a shot, says Jeremiah Murray. I wouldn't mind that. Take a shot to Odunze downfield maybe, but they're going to run it with Swift again, right back up the middle. That ball gets, that play gets stuffed. You've got to stop running him between the tackles, man. I don't understand why coaches in the NFL don't understand this, but we understand it sitting at home. Makes no sense. So Williams in shotgun. Roschon Johnson is in the game. 3rd and 6. DJ Moore in motion. Snaps the ball. Caleb reads it. It's a quick screen to Roschon. Roschon's going to get the first down and more. Running up down the sideline. He's going to take that ball to about the 30, 31-yard line. Nice screen. Nice run by Roschon Johnson. And we need more of Roschon here, man. Get this man moving. This guy makes plays. It's a fantastic run. You can't tackle him with your arms, man. You have to hit him. Run him more up the middle. See, it's like they run it backwards. They run the screens and the routes outside to him as a fake screen there. They're going to take a shot downfield. There's Komet taking that ball in. He breaks a tackle, and he's in for the touchdown. Bear score, baby. Bear down, Chicago Bears. There we go. Cole Komet in the end zone. The Bears are going to take the lead. That was a great fake screen, and Komet was wide open. That was a great read because it looked like he was going to fake it to Keenan Allen and then throw to Swift, but he saw Swift was covered, and so then he looks downfield and throws it to Komet. I don't know if that's a design or if that's a read, but either way, fantastic play. Great throw, great read. And Komet, man, just running over the safety and then getting into the end zone for the touchdown. Touchdown is confirmed. About to be 7-3 Bears. What a play. I love it. That's what the Bears needed. Now the defense needs to come out, get another stop. Let's go do it again. Go up 2 scores before half would be fantastic. Great play by Komet. It's good to see him getting in the end zone. Good to see him getting a touch. Came right. John Dobecki says, I heard you and I came running in from the stove. I love it. I love it. I still have not eaten breakfast yet. It's crazy. So, guys, again, free giveaway. Bears lead 7-3. Free giveaway here in the fourth quarter. All you got to do is comment, like, share, and, hey, subscribe while you're there. Let me know what platform, too, you're sharing on. I know Jeremiah and John are on the YouTube platform. Let me see here. There we go. You see on the platform we have had the shares. YouTube, man, this up to over 100 because then you can watch us on, youtube.com/Windy City Sports Talk as opposed to /watch VDJ8KP914KG. Yeah. So keep getting those subscribers in. Let your friends know about this stuff. Let them all know. I need to start pushing it more when I'm on the radio station. Do some shameless plugs. when I'm on air on Thursday and Friday nights. Brandon Combs Jr. I haven't had breakfast in like 2 years. Yeah, you know what? I'm not much of a breakfast guy either. Um, but sometimes I don't mind a nice bowl of cereal or some, especially French. Man, I love French toast. I'm a French toast guy. What's you guys' favorite breakfast food? I'm a French toast guy. Um, not much. Sometimes I like pancake. Dude, I love McDonald's hotcakes meal. I really do. I'm not a big McDonald's person in general, but if I do go to McDonald's, it's going to be for breakfast. Their hotcakes meal or their what do they call those? The salmon, the sauce, egg, and cheese with the pancake buns that they have. Those are good too. As the Bears kick it off, they do allow Jacksonville to return it, and this is a nice return for the Jaguars. They're going to get the ball all the way out to like the 43, 44-yard line. That was a nice return there by Jacksonville, setting them up in prime position. Let's see what the defense can do here. Don Dobecki says, "You're my radio for today." I love it, man. I love it. McGriddles, that's what they're called. Thanks, Jules. I do love me a McGriddle. Sauce, egg, and cheese, bacon, egg, and cheese. I'll take either one on a McGriddle. Those are great. They're showing the replay of the touchdown. It's a great play by Komet. Great stretch. Jacksonville is going to throw here. Right down the middle. Is that a fumble? Etienne caught the ball, got hit immediately by Edwards, and that is a fumble. Edwards recovers the ball. Look at the Bears defense coming up big, baby. TJ Edwards immediately hits Etienne. He was wide open in the middle of the field, and Edwards crushes him, hits the ball out with his hand, and that is going to be a fumble and a recovery. Edwards not only causes the fumble, tackles Etienne to the ground, but then immediately jumps on the ball. Fantastic play by the Bears defense, and that is going to be Bears ball at midfield in prime position to put more points on the board. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Oh, no, that's definitely a fumble, Jeremiah. Jonas says, "I'm making a shallot and cheese omelet right now." Son of a man, I want one. I don't know if I've ever had a shallot and cheese omelet. What the hell is a shallot? I don't even know what a shallot is. I gotta look this up. What is a shallot? I feel dumb. I like food, so I don't really care. Oh, it's just onions. Oh, I mean, I guess they don't call them an onion, but it's basically an onion. Did he do enough to complete the catch? Yeah, I think so. I mean, he caught the ball, he turned upfield. I think that's a catch and a fumble for sure. The Jags were not good last year. He says, and they suck again, but I bet it's because Mac Jones is just on the roster. Yeah, no, the Jaguars weren't very good last year. They can't beat a good defense. They just can't. It's been a struggle for Trevor Lawrence his entire career, even in college. It was a struggle for him. Jeremiah Murray says, "I can barely make toast." I love to cook, Jeremiah. You can ask my wife. I am the cook of the family. I love to cook, man. As a matter of fact, I'm making some homemade Alfredo today. My kids will tell you, man, they love it when I make Alfredo. No, I do. I love to cook. Crock pot meals, freaking meals on the stove, Alfredo from scratch. I love doing all that stuff. So there's a catch. He turns up field. He tucks it. That's definitely a fumble. Makes a football move. I'll be upset if they call this back. That's a fumble. Right? Eggs, bacon, hash browns are my favorite breakfast, says my Aunt Felicia. What's going on, Aunt Felicia? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We are doing a sports memorabilia giveaway today, too, so you can be entered. Let me know once you share the content and like the content. So whatever platform you're watching on, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, make sure you like and share. And then when you comment, let me know that you like and share it so I can put your name into the wheel for the sports memorabilia giveaway in the fourth quarter. Make me jealous, why don't you? Grant Combs Jr. says your homemade spaghetti sauce. I do make homemade spaghetti sauce from scratch as well. I do love that stuff. That's a crap call. I don't care what. Look, one more step to make it. That's a catch, man. That's a catch and a fumble. The same way Dez caught it, but that's a catch and a fumble. And they need to, if that's the rule, they need to change the rule because that is 110% a catch and a fumble. It's a fantastic play by TJ Edwards that just gets taken away because of a technicality. It's frustrating. So 3rd and 8 here. Lawrence drops back. He's going to tuck and run this ball. Is he going to try to run for the first? He is going to try to run for the first down. He's not going to get it. Going to be about 3 or 4 yards shy. So the Bears are going to force the Jaguars to punt it again here on 4th down. Good stand by the Bears after they get a turnover taken away from them. Yeah, no, and Jeremiah, I'm not disagreeing. I just know I know it's the rule. I just think it's a bad rule because that's a catch and a fumble. So the Jags are punting here, 4th and 4, about 9:30 to go in the first half. And he's going to let that one bounce. And boy, oh boy, that ball bounces out of bounds at about the 3-yard line, maybe 4. God, Lee, why do you let that ball bounce? I don't understand what you're doing. You got to catch that ball. You got to fair catch it. Even if you fair catch it, you get the ball at the 10, but you can't let that ball bounce there. Is that Velus Jones? Or is that Tyler Scott? Jeremiah, who was back there to return? Was that Velus or was that Scott? Either way, the Bears have the ball 1st and 10 from the 5. In shotgun formation, they hand the ball off to Swift. No, it's another keeper for Caleb, and he can't get out as he gets tackled at the ankles. But he'll gain about 5 yards on that play. Man, if he breaks that, if he doesn't get caught there on the ankle, actually it wasn't even on the ankle, it was just on the knee, man. It was just barely enough to trip him up. He's gone for a first down if he doesn't get tripped up there. And then they hand it off to Swift, who runs it off the edge for a gain of 1. So 3rd and 5, very conservative drive. Well, conservative first 2 plays here from deep in their zone. Playing scared, I think. That's scared play calling from Shane Waldron there. Scared play calling. I don't remember the number. If I would have seen the number, I would have known who it was. I don't remember the number on the punt. Caleb is in shotgun again, snaps the ball, looking downfield. He's going to toss it off to Roschon, who makes a nice catch, and he's going to get a first down on that play. That was a good check down by Caleb. Almost overthrew it, an even better catch by Roschon. Like, he threw that ball like, God, that was a crazy arm angle. I'll take it, though. Good check down. Good play. First down for the Bears. Let's see if they can get something going here. Caleb under center. He's going to toss the ball out to Roshan. Here we go. More runs from Roshan, please. I like it. Gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. I always want to gain about 5-6 yards on first down, man. Officially, they gave him 4, so it's labeled as 2nd down and 6. Caleb's in shotgun. Empty back. See what Caleb can do here. He's got a guy downfield. That is Roma Dunze, who gets a face mask, but does not get the flag, I don't think. That was definitely a face mask. Nice play to Odunze there for a gain of about 30. He is down to midfield. That's maybe not a face. It looks like he grabbed the back of the helmet, which I still think is illegal, but we get away with it. There have been a lot of face masks that all across the NFL, not just against the Bears, that has just been missed by officials this year. Caleb 6 of 7 for 87 yards. He drops back again. He's going to throw this ball again. Is that Caleb? Or is that DJ? I mean, it is DJ for about 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1 here. I know we signed him for big money, but Roshan has every skill Swift has. 110% agree with you. 110% agree with you. Which is why I've told everybody that I talk to, including the guys, they hand it to Roshan up the middle, but our offensive line gets pancaked and Roshan gets stuffed. Maybe might have gained a half a yard there. Maybe 3rd and 1, 3rd and inches, really. Maybe a quarterback sneak here. I don't know if you can run a quarterback sneak behind this offensive line, though. Tush push. Like, just hand it to Roshan, let him run up the gut, and let him sandwich somebody. It's like a strong eye formation here for the Bears. 3rd and 1, 5:28. Clock is ticking. Play clock down to 3. Snaps the ball. Is a fake handoff to Roshan. And they're going to take a shot deep. He's got a guy wide open, and then the safety comes across and picks it off. DJ Moore is open. There's just too much air on that throw. Gave the safety too much time. That one's on Caleb. You can't put that much air under that ball. Safety just had way too much time. DJ had his guy beat. You got to throw that ball on a line and lead him. So that's a bad throw by Caleb. So interception. Jaguars are going to take over around the 30-yard line. That's a bad ball. But yeah, Jeremiah's point. No, I agree with Roshan Johnson. I said he's going to be the Bears' premier back by, if not by midway through the season, at least by the end of the season, he would be the Bears' premier back. And they did pay DeAndre Swift all that money. And Roshan Johnson, to me personally, I think he's the better running back. Because not only can he do all the things that Swift does, but he can also run your ass over up the middle. Braxton got bulldozed, just gets bulldozed on every play, rookie mistake. That throw doesn't play in the. Yeah, you can't make that throw. Like I said, you either lead him to the back of the end zone on that, on a dart, or you just don't throw that ball because, I mean, you put that much air under that ball, the safety's going to pick it off 100 times out of 100 in the NFL. It's just too much time for him to get over there. You know, it's funny because when he throws the ball and the camera pans out, you see them go to the wide shot, and I'm like, oh, he's wide ass open. And then all of a sudden the safety comes out of nowhere because there's so much air under the ball. You can't give him that much time. Definitely a rookie mistake by Caleb. Call it what it is. So the Jaguars going to take over. Again, if you're watching the show, make sure you like the stream, make sure you share the stream, and make sure you comment and let me know that you've done so you can be entered into the free Sports Memorabilia giveaway. Again, you just got to like and share and comment and let me know that you liked and shared and what platform you did it on. And then you are entered for the fourth quarter sports memorabilia giveaway. We've got 2 Bears items, 1 Cubs, 1 Sox item. They're all in boxes. We'll open it up. We'll show you what you got, and then you can choose either what's underneath the bar to my right or what's underneath the bar to my left. And you can choose whether or not you want to keep the item you got in your box. So the Jags taking over at the 30. That's a tough giveaway too there as Bigsby will run it off the edges. It looks like they're going to start using Bigsby more than ETN after that fumble that was called back and wasn't a fumble, but ETN's had some fumbling issues. Yeah, see, if you lead him to the corner of the end zone there, man, that's just a bad pass by Caleb. All the way around. But never understood that signing. I can see Poles trying to have vets in the backfield or adding a weapon for Caleb. Yeah, I mean, add a center for Caleb. That would have been more well spent. Who was the center they could have had for like $20 million, which was less than what they paid DeAndre Swift? Caleb on the sideline. He knows what he did. Want to point it out that he was with the coaching staff on the sideline. 3rd and 3 for the Jaguars. See what they do here. They've got Ingram in motion. And it's going to be another wide receiver screen to Ingram, and that play is going to go for nothing again. The Jaguars looking like they are being run by Luke Getsy with all the screens that they're running that are going nowhere. So the Bears will get the stop, get the ball back for the offense. This defense is so good. Offense has to show up here. I mean, it was a tough turnover at the time that it was too, because the Bears were driving. It was 2nd and like 1. But they decided to try to take a shot down deep downfield. Don't blame them for trying to take the shot deep downfield. We say it all the time. We want to see more shots taken because they let that ball bounce too. That one's going to bounce out of bounds at the 14. That is Tyler Scott there on that return. It was probably Tyler Scott on that last one that I was questioning, where you let the ball bounce. Oh, it's Carter returning. I thought it was number 11. Isn't that I could be wrong. I thought it was number 11, which I thought was Scott. There's definitely a 1 on the jersey. Maybe I missed the other number. But either way, I mean, you can't let that ball, that first one that bounced, you can't let bounce. That one there, you have to let bounce just because of where they kicked it and where you were set up. You were never getting to that ball anyway. But that first one that he let bounce is just, I mean, atrocious. Yeah, Gordon again, Jeremiah. Gordon, he's a ball hawk, man. He's been very impressive this year. This whole defense, man, it's an elite defense, and I don't mind saying that. It is an elite defense. The Bears have the top 3 defense in this league, and they might be one. I put them up against any other defense in this league. I have no worries against any team that they go up against defensively, because the defense is going to keep them in the game. Now, they might have a bad showing here or there, but this defense is so damn good. Carter is 11. Scott is 10. Okay. Why did I think Scott was 11? So Carter returning punts. So they show a graphic for the Patriots and Jags next week in London. So Jags will be there for another week. Drake May, he's going to get the start today versus the Texans. I don't know how wise that is with that Texans front 7, but and that offensive line in New England is almost as bad as the Bears offensive line. But we'll see what Drake May is made of this afternoon. I'm interested to watch that game for sure. So 99 yards for the Jaguars in the first quarter to the Bears 7. And in the second quarter, the Bears have 131 yards of offense to the Jaguars 14. 3 minutes to go, second quarter. Caleb's set up in shotgun. It is a delayed handoff to DeAndre Swift up the gut for maybe a yard. Stop running DeAndre Swift between the tackles. Stop trying to be cute with DeAndre Swift. It is stupid. It goes nowhere. And now they toss it to him off the edge. That's how you run DeAndre Swift. That one goes for a first down. That is how you run DeAndre Swift. Off the edges with toss plays, screen passes. If you want to run between the tackles, put 23 in the game. Get Roschon Johnson in the damn game. It just makes no sense, man. Caleb in shotgun, 1st and 10. Odunze in motion. Caleb looking downfield again. He's got nothing. Holding on to the ball. He's going to take off, tuck, and run. Oh, he's got a big run coming here. He is down to the 50. He slides to midfield, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. He had nobody open. He had protection for days. Give the offensive line credit there. He had protection for days. He was looking everywhere for the ball and nowhere to go with it. Tucked and ran it all the way down to midfield. About a 30-yard run for Caleb Williams. Kenneth Sloan says, agreed. What's going on, Kenneth? Kenneth, make sure you like and share. And then let me know once you've liked and shared on, it looks like you're watching on Facebook. Let me know in the comments that you've liked and shared. And then I will put you in the wheel for the free memorabilia giveaway, which we are doing in the fourth quarter. You do have to be present to win. So, but let me know once you've liked and shared. And then make sure you hang out until the fourth quarter. We will take a break at halftime. And then I'll come back just before the second half starts. I'll take about a 10-minute break, run to the bathroom, maybe grab something to eat real quick, and then come back. But sign one veteran, draft the rest. Kenneth says liked and shared. Perfect. I will put you in the wheel. I will actually share the screen so you can see me putting your name in. There you go. You are in the wheel, my friend. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for joining the stream. Anybody else that would like to do so as well, let me know once you've done so in the comments, and we will add your name to the wheel as well. Thank you for everybody that has shown up and commented and has joined me here for the Bears in London. Bears leading 7-3. They are driving with about 1:58 to go. They are at the 2-minute warning. A nice job by the O-line. That is a nice job by the O-line. They did a great job on that play. I don't know why it takes them so long per game to gel, but they do start playing better towards the second half and in the second half. John, your name is in the wheel already. Just so you know, let me bring up the wheel again, but your name is in there. I did see earlier that you liked and shared. So there is the wheel. John, your name is in there. So here we go. 1:58. They are back from the 2-minute warning. Bears walking up to the line of scrimmage as we speak. Caleb. Shotgun. Anthony Clems, what's going on, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while. There's a ball down the middle to Odunze. So Charles Anthony says he needed 15 points from Odunze today. There's a second catch. He's got about maybe 50 yards receiving now after that catch. What's going on, Anthony Clems? Let me put you in that wheel. Let me add it to the stage. Let me put you in the wheel as they are showing the replay of that Caleb run again. We will be doing this drawing in the fourth quarter. You must be present to win. And Caleb checking down, looking at his progressions, finally finds Kometz for about 4 yards. So they're now in field goal range. But we don't want a field goal here. We want a touchdown. Clock is ticking, 59 seconds in the hurry up. Caleb calling the play at the line of scrimmage. Single back set, shotgun formation. The snap. Caleb's back to pass. Looking. Another good job by the offensive line. Giving Caleb tons of time. He runs out and he just throws the ball away. But the offensive line, look, they're doing a good job right now of giving Caleb Williams time to throw the ball. Got to give credit where credit's due. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 with about 40 seconds to go. There's a Rome sighting. Says kind of slow. His second catch. His first one was for about 30. That one was for about 20. So here we go. Caleb in shotgun again. Put Swift in motion. And there's a throw. Is that a Dunze again? Nope, that is Keenan Allen right down the middle for a first down. The Bears take a timeout. Looks like they took a timeout. So there we go. Bears, they're in striking distance, man. I want to see a touchdown here. Obviously, we settle for a field goal if we have to. But I would really love to see a touchdown here. That would really make me happy to be up 14-3 at the half. So how are you guys' fantasy teams looking today? Who's excited about their fantasy teams? Let me pull up my fantasy team here. I've got a few. Let me see if I can share this one. As the Bears are back from timeout, they're in shotgun formation. We'll go through the fantasy stuff here in just a little bit. Actually, you know what? We'll go through it when I come back from halftime. We'll take a look at fantasy stuff. I can even answer some fantasy questions for you guys. If you guys got some questions about who you should sit, who you should start, I can help you out with that as well. Have you guys made any bets for today? Who's on the sports betting scene? I've got one. I've got a touchdown parlay for today. I do got DeAndre Swift to get in the end zone, so I do need that. 28 seconds, 2nd and 7 here. Bears in shotgun formation. Kind of Sloan says he needs a DJ touchdown. Ooh. Caleb breaks out. He breaks a sack. He's going to run. He's got wide open field. Look at him. Bulldoze. Get it, Caleb. He runs over. Is that a safety or a linebacker? I don't know. He put his shoulder down and ran his ass over to gain the extra yards. Gotta love that from the rookie. That even got Matt Eberflus excited. I saw half a smile from Matt Eberflus on that play. That was a nice run by Caleb Williams. He was trying to get in the end zone, lowers a shoulder, runs over the safety there. Eberflus got so excited he lost his damn headset. That was a play. Like it. I like it. I like it. I just need points, says John Dobecki. I have the over. What was the over in this game? Had to have been small, right? Like 36.5 maybe? Or did it get into the 40s? I would have thought it was small in this one. That was a hell of a run by Caleb. That got me excited. Get it, Rook. See if we see DeAndre Swift here get in the end zone. I know John says he needs Caleb, or not Caleb, DJ Moore. And there's another Cole Kmet touchdown. Touchdown Bears, baby. Bear down. Chicago Bears. Make every play on the way to victory, baby. Touchdown, Cole Kmet, corner of the end zone. Home run swing by Cole Kmet for a celebration. They're showing, looks like maybe some celebrities in the crowd there in London, but that was a nice throw by Caleb as well. Under pressure, corner of the end zone. Like it. Let's go. Anthony Clem says, let's go. Kenneth Sloan says, boom. And John Dobecki, bear down, baby. Let's go. Good first half by the Chicago Bears. 13 seconds ago, they're up 14-3. Fantastic drive there. Caleb Williams got me excited, man. That run was awesome. Unbelievable. That is a good drive. They get points on the board. 14-3 as they are about to head to halftime soon. I believe it was 13 seconds left on the clock. Gotta love it, man. The bear down flag in the end zone. Let's go. God, I love this team, man. Cole Kmet shaking hands with Caleb on the sideline. Yeah, it looked like the safety went to go cover Odunze as Odunze broke free. And then when he went to cover Odunze, he hit Kmet in the back of the end zone. That was awesome. The wife is going fishing. She says, see you later. Have fun fishing, babe. Taking the nephew fishing. That should be interesting. I have videos of this. Hopefully she tries to put a worm on the hook. That'll be interesting too. And I need video of that as well. As the kickoff to the Jags, it is returnable. And they get him down at the 25-yard line as they just swarm all over it. Jack Sanborn on the tackle. If not for the error and throw, he would be sitting on 3 touchdown passes in the first half. Yeah. Look, I bet him last week to have 3+ touchdown passes. He had 2 at halftime and then didn't throw another one in the second half. So see what they do this week around as the Jags knee on the ball, and they're going to take this one to the half. So the Bears with a 14-3 lead at halftime. Caleb Williams is pumped up, heading into the locker room at half. The Bears looking good, man. Kept Kmet scoring touchdowns and then doing the long snapping. He is now officially a Chicago legend. That's some blue-collar shit right there. That is some blue-collar shit right there. I love it. I love it. Michelle says she is not putting the worm on the hook, and she is not taking videos for me. I just, I'm going to message Evan and tell Evan to sneak some videos. I've got to see this. The wife out fishing. See 11 people in the chat right now. Guys, again, we're doing a free memorabilia giveaway. It is halftime right now, so I will take a break here in just a few minutes. But we do have a giveaway going on. I have 4 boxes here labeled 1 through 4, conveniently. In the fourth quarter, if you like and share, and then comment and tell me that you liked and shared, you will be put onto the wheel. And here's what the wheel looks like. Right now, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 names in there. If I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 7 names in there. If you like and share, and then comment and tell me that you liked and shared and what platform you liked and shared on, I will confirm everything. 1 through 4 is in the boxes. We will open it up after you pick a number. then you will get to choose whether or not you want to keep that prize or take what is under the bar to my right or under the bar to my left. And then you will take home that prize. So free sports memorabilia giveaway today, a value of over $100. So again, just let me know that you liked and you shared in the stream, and I will get you added to this wheel in the fourth quarter. Well, I'll get you added to the wheel, and then in the fourth quarter we will spin it up. So fantastic job by the Bears in the first half, 14-3 lead. I am going to take a quick break. So the stream will stay up. So as Jeremiah says, I've won 100. Jesus Christ. How the hell did you do that? Would you have them on, I'm assuming, anytime touchdown, and then did you have them to score multiple? That's a crazy good bet. Crazy good bet. Take about a 10-minute break here. And then we will be back for the second half. I'll be back just prior to the second half. And I'm just going to take a break, run to the bathroom, grab something to eat real quick. And then I will come back and we will go through some fantasy stuff. If you have your fantasy questions, get them in. I will answer all fantasy questions. I will help you guys out. Set your lineups if you want. I will show you my fantasy teams. 2 of my leagues on ESPN, I'm 4-1. And then our fantasy league with our league, I'm 1-4. It's the only one that I have a losing record in. It's crazy. So get your fantasy questions in here. We will take a look. We will talk about it when I come back here in just about 10 minutes. All right, we are back. Second half about to get underway. Took a little break. Got myself a drink. 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Or 10 o'clock in the morning somewhere. Grab myself a little snack. We're off and running. So let's see what we had in the comments. Any questions? Any first touchdown anytime and 50 plus? Yeah, holy cow. Way to go, man. That's huge. So Jeremiah Murray bet Cole Kmet to have the first touchdown, an anytime touchdown, and 50 plus yards receiving today. Great bet, man. I don't know if I would have made those bets today just because of the way that the lack of use that Kmet has gotten. But hey, got big balls when you make bets like that. I love it. So congratulations on those wins. So here we go. They are interviewing Matt Eberflus on the sideline right now. I don't know why, but I'll tell you what, man. Look, I'm not the biggest Matt Eberflus guy in the world, but right now this team's playing really good football, and I like it. So see how the second half is. Usually, the second half, the Bears are a second half football team. Usually, the second half is their bread and butter. As there's a nice pass from Trevor Lawrence to Ingram, and Ingram fumbles that ball. The Bears recover it. I don't know if he was down or not, but that is a fumble. Hicks recovers the ball. Man, it'll be interesting to see if he was down or not. I don't know if he was down. Ingram doesn't seem to think he was down. Oh, no, he was not down. That ball is out. What a job. Wow. Is that Edwards again? No, it's not Edwards. What a job. Great play. Fumble. Kevin Sloan says, get some. That's a fumble. That is definitely a fumble. This defense, man, I love this damn defense. That is awesome. Is Peanut Tillman coaching the team? I love it. I do it. Everybody does that peanut punch now. It's awesome. Great job. So the Bears are going to take over already in Jacksonville territory at the 45. Here's a screen pass to Swift. Actually, I don't know if that was a screen pass or just a check down. But that pretty much goes nowhere. It looked like it was more of a check down than a screen pass. So 2nd and 10. Bears with the ball after that turnover. It was the other Edwards. It was Edwards. I was right when I said Edwards. It's just the other Edwards. And that ball handed off to DeAndre Swift. Again, between the tackles, goes for about 2 yards. Stop handing the ball up. Freaking DeAndre Swift. Up the middle. Stop. See, I'm going to say it every damn time you do it. Even if he breaks it, that's a bad play call. 100% of the time, that's a bad play call for DeAndre Swift with this offensive line. Now they've got Roschon Johnson in on 3rd down. Caleb back to pass. He fires a bullet up the middle to Keenan Allen. I don't know if he was touched, but he got back up, ran for a couple extra yards before he got tackled. That's the type of humming he should have had on that ball deep to Moore earlier. But that was a great pass right through the seam to Keenan Allen. I think he was touched, so he'll be down where he landed. Yeah, a couple of Jaguars down on the play. Looks like they had collided. Guys, make sure you like and share And then let me know in the comments that you liked and shared for this sports memorabilia giveaway that we have. Right now, we've got about 8 names on the wheel, 7 or 8 names on the wheel. Let me add to the stage here. 7 names on the wheel. So if your name is not on the wheel and you want to be on the wheel for a free giveaway here in the fourth quarter, feel free to share, like, and then comment and let me know that you shared and liked so that I can add you to the wheel. You must be present in the fourth quarter to win. You must be present in the fourth quarter to win. We'll do it about halfway through the fourth quarter. What just happened? There we go. Jags are strongest up the middle of the line, D line. Why they keep doing that, I don't get. I don't know why they do it even up against the poorest of defenses. For 2 reasons. One, this offensive line can't block. The guards are terrible. The center position is terrible. They can't block. So when you're running up the middle and these guys are just getting pancaked, your run game is going to go nowhere. And DeAndre Swift is not a power back that's going to run guys over. He is a shifty back that needs open space to work. So to run him up the middle makes no sense behind this offensive line. It just doesn't. If you're going to do that, you need to do it with Roschon Johnson. I've said it for weeks, and I'm going to keep saying it, and it drives me nuts every time they do it with DeAndre Swift. They've got to stop. And I don't understand how the coaches, NFL head coaches, and offensive coordinators and all these guys, they don't see this. I don't understand it. Drives me insane. So we got 1st and 10. They are back from the timeout from the injuries from Jacksonville. 13:09 to go in the third quarter. Caleb under center, fakes the handoff, drops back to pass. He checks down to Swift. Screen pass. Swift making stuff happen in the open field. He'll take that all the way down to the 9-yard line. The Bears. That's what I'm talking about. DeAndre Swift needs open field to work. And when he gets open field, the guy can actually make stuff happen. And that's what happened on that screen pass. You give him open field. That is the stuff you need to do for DeAndre Swift. That was a good play call. Now, if you come back and try to run it up the middle with him again, I'm going to scream again. Caleb in a shotgun formation, drops back to pass. He's got DJ Moore over to the 5-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 5. See if the Bears can punch it in here. I hate getting this close and then settling for a field goal. Let's punch it in, boys. Caleb in calling the play right now. Walk up to the line of scrimmage. Caleb is in shotgun again. You got, it looked like DJ Moore just called the ball. Caleb Williams rolls out to the left. He's going to have to throw that one away. Nobody was open. I don't know what that play design was or what that play call was, but Shane Waldron take that one out of the book. That was like the quarterback option that you ran on 4th down. That was a bad play design, bad play call. No, like everybody on one side of the field. I don't understand. When you're down that close to the end zone, you don't have a ton of field to work with. So to run everybody to the same side of the field makes no sense. Here we go again. Caleb in shotgun. He throws the ball. That's going to be a touchdown. No, that's a touchdown. He knocks over the pylon. That ball was thrown to Keenan Allen in the corner of the end zone. They got to review that. And there is a flag down on the play. That's got to be a... What's the call here? It's against the Bears. Illegal shift on the Bears is the call. Oh, unreal. Why is that an illegal shift? You have one guy in motion. Why is that illegal? Was he set up on the line? I can't hear the broadcast. Was he set up on the line and then shifted? I don't know. There's a touchdown pass, baby, to Keenan Allen. Bear down, Chicago Bears. 21-3. Keenan Allen in the end zone. Nice celebration, campfire celebration. Gotta love it. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Anthony says the tight end was not set before they motion. Okay, that makes sense. And it kind of looked to me like he was set, but maybe not. I love it. 3 touchdown passes for Caleb Williams today. Freaking love it. That was a bullet, Kenneth. That was absolutely a bullet. John says, bear down. Second player didn't set on the shift. I didn't see anybody. I'd have to see it again. I didn't see it. It didn't look like anybody was moving, but either way, Bears figured out. They score 21-3. Gotta love it. I need DeAndre Swift to get it for my bet. Do any of you guys have fantasy questions? Anything you want to know? If a guy is just sit or start? Let me show you guys my fantasy screen here. Well, here we go. My fantasy team. So this one of my money leagues. I am 4-1. I had Kenneth Walker go and Roshan Johnson going right now with 4 points. I thought he'd have a bigger role than what he's had so far, but my other options kind of weren't there this week, so I definitely wasn't going Braylon Allen. But the matchup here with Roshan Johnson felt right. They might get him in the end zone here later in the game. You never know. That's one of my teams. We've got my other money league, one of my big money leagues. I'm also 4-1. I took my first loss last week. Need some more points from Roshan Johnson to feel good here. I did have Geno Smith in the game. I felt like he'd have a better game than Goff would against Dallas, but might have made a mistake there starting Geno over Goff, but we'll see. Still got Tyjae Spears. I might actually go this lineup yet. I might go with Chris is out, unfortunately. And I think I'm gonna leave that the way it is. Pitts are likely today. I'm gonna stick with Pitts just because they're playing Carolina. I like Likely's matchup this week against Washington. They give up a lot of points to tight ends as the Bears kickoff goes into the end zone finally. So they're gonna down it in the end zone, take the ball 30. And then we've got our league fantasy team. And this is where I don't know what's going on with this team, but I am 1-4, I believe. I think this week I'm up against Shanna. I made some moves this week too, so Hopefully, Tank Dell should have a big game with Nico Collins out. Let's take a look at the standings here. Jaguars have the ball. 11:22 to go in the third quarter. First and 10 from their 30. They try to run the ball up the gut. That ball, that run gets stuffed quick. ETN goes nowhere, maybe 2 yards. Where is my? Oh, here we go. Let's see how people are doing. Doubting Thomas in first place, 4-1. Megan's magnificent team is 4-1. Aubrey just kicked your ass, who is owned by, I'm not sure. Who owns Aubrey just kicked your ass? He is 3-2 as Trevor Lawrence tries to take the ball. He runs for probably about a gain of 2 or 3. So it'll be 3rd and 5. 3rd and 6 is, oh no. Kyler Gordon is down. That's not good. Hopefully that's something just needs a breather, maybe cramp, hopefully. I don't like the way you just tried to grab at his hamstring. Always start Kittle is 3-2. Fitzgibberishing, you lose. 3-2. She wants the D is 3-2. They call me Bacon is 2-3. Myself, Double Doink, and Teddy and the McCormick are all 1-4. Double Doink is my son, Brandon Combs Jr. He beat Ryan Fitzgibbons last week to get his first win. So way to go, Junior. Knocking Fitz down the totem pole. It's going to be 3rd and 4 here for the Jaguars. Oh no, they break that run. Is that Kirk? That one broke open for about 15 yards there for Kirk. So maybe 1st and 10 for the Jaguars. It looks like they are going to be set up in. It's going to be in Bears territory. That's a nice run. Cut the seam there. Yeah, well, they're at the 50, so they hand that one off to. Is that Johnson in the backfield? That one goes for nowhere. Maybe a gain of 1 or 2. Looks like my decision to start Caleb over Purdy continues to be the right one. Yeah, look, Caleb's having a game, and he continues to have a game, and he improves every single week. I love watching this kid play football. He is smart, he learns, and he has improved every single week. As Lawrence drops back and he's going deep, he's got a guy downfield, but that ball gets broken up by Edwards. I don't even think he knew that he was breaking it up. He just threw his arm, and that ball was underthrown. It hits him in the back, it looks like. Thomas Jr. was wide open. That's one Kyler would have stuffed out. Yeah, I agree. If that ball's not underthrown, that's a touchdown. But that's what Trevor Lawrence does, man. He doesn't have a cannon of an arm. So here we go. Lawrence set up in shotgun, 3rd and 5. See if the Bears can get off the field here. Lawrence drops back to pass. He's got a guy open. A quick out route again to Ingram. They just always have trouble with that. I don't know what it is. Those quick outs on 3rd and short. Mr. Tyreek Stevenson short too, but Brisker, another one who would have snuffed that one out. So it's going to be 1st and 10 here from the 37-yard line. Lawrence is in shotgun, single back set. The snap, and it looks like a fake handoff. He's got Ingram again over the middle of the field. That's going to be another 1st down to about the 23-yard line. So 1st and 10 again. Jaguars driving. Bears hopefully have that same bend but don't break approach here. Lawrence over the middle of the field. He's got Kirk on the sideline. It's going to be a gain of about 7. So it'll be about 2nd and 3, 2nd and 2, somewhere around there. I guess I'm just ignoring false starts now, says Jeremiah. Yeah, that's the thing about NFL referees, man. It Most of the calls are judgment calls, and they miss a lot of freaking calls. It's crazy. Gordon went to the locker room. That's not good. Did they say if it was a hamstring? Did they say what it was? It did look like he grabbed the back of his thigh as he got up. That that's a delay of game. That clock was at 0. Oh, I thought he was gonna intercept that. Is that Byard in the back of the end zone? I thought he had an interception there. He breaks it up, though. Grabbed that. Definitely had a hand on it. That was Byard. Good breakup. Good pass breakup. I thought he was gonna pull that down, damn it. Yeah, the secondary is definitely beat up, Kenneth. Definitely beat up. A lot of injuries right now for the Bears secondary. It's gonna be 3rd and 2 now. Jaguars with the ball. ETN is in the backfield. Lawrence under center. Can't imagine they're gonna run this ball. They are gonna run this ball. And ETN does find a way to get there. He gets a gain of about 5. Oh, it's Bigsby, not ETN. He did run the ball up the middle with Bigsby. Something the Bear I just don't think the Bears were expecting. I don't think anyone was expecting them to run that ball. Bears have stopped that run up the middle all day long. Here comes Sam checking into the game. It'll be 1st and 10. Jags can still get a first down at about the half-yard line, maybe the 1-yard line. There's a toss out to Bigsby. Sanborn, he runs past Sanborn. Gonna take that one down to about the 4. ETN out for the game with a hand. Ooh, I did not see that. Thank you guys for the update. So ETN out of the game with a hamstring injury. And there's holding on the offense. Let's take that back 10 yards. Let's go. Come on, defense. Stand strong, baby. If you guys have liked the show and shared the show, comment. Make sure you guys get in and add it to the wheel. Let me know in the comments that you liked it. Let me know that you shared it. And I will add your name to the wheel for a chance to add sports memorabilia. Values are over $100 on every item. So Lawrence isn't shotgun here. 1st and 20 for the Jags. They got a guy in the corner of the end zone, and that is a touchdown for the Jacksonville Jaguars. That is Davis, who was wide open. Gabe Davis. Wide open in the corner of the end zone. Easy throw for Trevor Lawrence. And that's going to make it 29 extra point pending to make it 21-10. He is, wide ass open in the corner of the end zone. Nobody on that zone coverage picked him up. I mean, who's 20? Is that Hicks? Like, what is he looking at when he sees the guy run past Jalen Johnson and just sit there in the corner of the end zone? Why aren't you moving up? Bigsby back. I agree. Bigsby is their better. So 21-10 now. Jacksonville. Bears are over Jacksonville as Jacksonville gets in the end zone. It's 21-10. With about 8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. What are you guys feeling today? What are you guys thinking already? You guys like the way the Bears look early? I don't like that drive there by the defense, but look, every once in a while you give one up, the defense will be just fine. Please, please, please put Roshan in and slow this game down. I agree. I agree. For those that have Caleb Williams starting in their fantasy leagues, they might disagree and want some more pass yards and all that stuff. But I agree. No, you got to slow this game down. You got a big lead. I'm not saying you've got to sit on it because I don't think the Bears have earned the right to sit on a lead. But you do need to take some time off, sustain the drive. Of course, if you do have a quick touchdown, I'm fine with that too. But can't go three and out. Can't go three and out. And not take any time off the clock. I would definitely agree with you there. So we were looking at the fantasy league. Um, it's been, look, it's been a year. My team has not been very good in this league. I do have another big money league where I am 3-2. I don't even remember who. I remember who, but I don't remember which app it's on. Flea Flicker. So in this league, I did have DJ Moore going. He's only got 4.2 points right now. He was getting worked on the sideline there. I don't like it if DJ Moore starting. But with where my bench is at, I don't know that I would went any other way with the matchups that are there. I know Amari Cooper. A lot of people are liking him. I just with Amari Cooper, I can't trust what they have at quarterback. I did go with Justin Fields. I did go with Justin Fields over Anthony Richardson. I know Anthony Richardson coming back. I need to see more from Anthony Richardson before I trust him to put him back in the lineup again. I think Justin Fields will keep that quarterback job over in Pittsburgh. I do like Kyler Murray today at Green Bay. I think Kyler Murray can put some points on the board. Chuba Hubbard, Derrick Henry, just no brainer starts. Tyrone Tracy, um, I might put in. I'm gonna put Mixon in actually over Tracy because Mixon's gonna play today. Let me save that lineup. Make sure that gets saved. I think Mixon's gonna play today. I think he's gonna have a big day against that New England Patriots defense, which isn't very good. So I'm gonna trust him over Tyrone Tracy tonight. I know Tracy um, got a little bit of a boost fantasy wise when their starter went down and he's listed as out for today. Caleb Williams starting out in the shotgun, and that's going to be a first down there. Who's that? Is that It is Mercedes Lewis, man among boys. Mercedes Lewis. What would you guys do? Would you guys do anything different there with my fantasy team? I think I'm good with where I'm at. Cooper will be good when he gets traded to the Chiefs. That's why I haven't tried trading him yet. I think wherever he goes, he's going to be good. I'll take a Bears win over my fantasy win. There you go. I will always take a Bears win over a fantasy win for sure. Some of my leagues, though, are big money leagues. The league I was just showing you is a big buy-in league, $300 buy-in league actually per team. So that's that's the one that I want to see a win in. I'd like to see both win for the Bears and win for my fantasy team. Caleb gets hit in the head there. How is that not? I mean, if that's Patrick Mahomes, that's a flag. Because he gets a punch to the side of the head. I know he was just trying to tackle him. I'm not saying that that should be a penalty because I complain about it when it happens to Patrick Mahomes. But if it's a penalty for Patrick Mahomes, penalty for Caleb Williams. I'm sorry. Oh, Flacco's going to start for the Colts, Charles? Okay. Well, good thing that I kept Richardson on the bench. I was keeping him on the bench there anyway because I don't trust him just yet. I need to see him get back to what we thought he could be because I really thought he was going to be. I took him in the first round. I took him at the fifth overall pick in that league. Two quarterback league though, but here goes Caleb. Caleb drops back 3rd and 8. Drops back out of shotgun. He is going to get eaten up. There's a flag on the play. I don't know what the flag is for. Probably holding. Looks like it's in the secondary though. Might be defensive holding. Oh, it's gonna be repeat 3rd down. Too many men on the field on Jacksonville. That is a tough penalty for the Jags as they were going to take the Bears and make them punt the ball. As we were talking about the Bears eating up clock, they were going to take them and get out of here with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. But now it's going to be 3rd and 3, 5-yard penalty for too many men on the field. John says, "Don't overthink it. Keep going with what is getting you the dubs." I agree. Sometimes you got to play matchups, though. Sometimes you get feels. Sometimes, like Charles said, I mean, I didn't know that Flacco had been announced as starter, and there's another flag on that one as Caleb throws it away. What's this flag on, though? Is this going to be on the defense, too, to get the Bears a first down? It is. It's going to be a holding on the defense. The Jags just shooting themselves in the foot. Just shooting themselves in the foot here are the Jaguars, extending the drive for the Bears. We will take it. That's definitely a hold on Keenan Allen. He damn near tackled the guy to the ground, and he didn't even need to. All they had to do was stay with Keenan Allen. So many mental mistakes. You're right, John. So many mental mistakes by the Jags have allowed the Bears to continue this drive. Caleb toss out to Swift. Swift in open field. He breaks one. That is the play for DeAndre Swift, baby. Get him into open field. Another first down for the Bears, and now all of a sudden the Bears are in business. Bears deep into Jaguars territory now. That is a great play call. Those tosses off the edge, screen passes, those are the plays for DeAndre Swift. Now don't ruin it and try to run him through the tackle, please. Yeah, I love that read from Caleb too. So here we go. Caleb in shotgun. He's audibling. Offensive line does not give him much time. The pocket collapses, and Caleb is able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Good job by Caleb to get it back to the line of scrimmage, but I mean, just no time in that pocket right there. The pocket collapsed immediately on him. Nobody open. On that play. So good job by Caleb to at least get it back to the line of scrimmage. Salvages, makes it 2nd and 10 as opposed to 2nd and 14 or 15 or what it would have been had he gotten sacked there. You've got to do a better job of keeping that pocket for him. Give him at least another second. I mean, here he goes in shotgun formation again on the run. And I mean, just no time. That didn't even look like a design screen. It just looked like they broke through the line of scrimmage. Williams looks better every week when under pressure, protecting the ball and making smart. Yeah, he does a great job of reading progressions. Perfect example was that throw to DJ a couple weeks ago in the back of the end zone, which was his 3rd read. But he does every week. He just looks better and better. DJ Moore is back in the game. Here's Caleb dropping back to pass, 3rd and 10. He's going to dump it off to Roshan. Roshan tries to fight off the defender. There is another flag on the play. I don't know if there's going to be a holding on the Bears or not, but I didn't see where the flag was thrown, but there is another flag on the play. DJ Moore is down again. Not good. Not good for my fantasy team, I'll tell you that much. Yes, definitely he crosses over the middle right now. Another holding on the defense, man. Automatic first down. I mean, this is just the Jaguars just shooting themselves in the foot. That was definitely holding on Odunze as DJ Moore got taken out. But yeah, definitely need crosses over the middle, some slants. But I mean, the Jaguars are going to keep extending the drive for you. Let them keep extending the drive for you. Make it hurt though. Let's put one in the end zone. Caleb under center. Looks like no, it is Swift in the backfield. They are running it up the middle. He does break this one. Still a bad play call, but it works. Up the middle, down to the was it the 10 or the 5? It's gonna be first and goal for the Chicago Bears. I hate the play call of running Swift up the middle, but that one did work. He broke that one straight through the middle. Good job by the line of opening up a hole. Good job by Swift, breaking that arm tackle, gained another 7 yards. So he got down to the 8. And Caleb under center again, first and goal. Another handoff to Swift. They're going to try it again up the middle. Swift gets hit and then just rolls down to the 2. He almost broke that tackle as well. Yes, put Roshan in to finish it. No, actually, no. I need DJ Swift to get in, or DeAndre Swift to get in the end zone. I do need DeAndre Swift to score for betting purposes. He's my anytime touchdown on my anytime parlay. I need him to hit. You guys got any good bets for this afternoon? I would like to tally you guys on some. If you guys have some good bets, let me know what you guys have. I could play some. I use BetMGM. What apps do you guys use? I use BetMGM because, well, I work for BetMGM, and I produce for BetMGM tonight, Monday through Fridays. Shameless plug, 6 to 10. Brad Evans and Ryan Horvat are the hosts. I do the sound producing. Mario Heron is the executive producer. He does a fantastic job. I love working with these guys, man. All of them. Our entire crew, Maddie, the video producer, does a fantastic job. Looking at my BetMGM app right now. I do have DeAndre Swift to get in the end zone, so I do need this to happen. So please let DeAndre Swift get in the end zone. Football gods, be kind to me. I'll take any touchdown, but I would really like it to be to DeAndre Swift. Jeremiah Murray says Zay Flowers over on yardage and Marvin Harrison over on yardage. All right, let me tail that one. Let's see here. Marvin Harrison. Receiving props. He is 56.5. I'll take that. I'm going to parlay that actually because I like that. I'll parlay those two together. And Zay Flowers. Where is Zay Flowers at? There we go. Ravens, Commanders. Receiving props. Zay Flowers over 58.5. Charles Anthony says Colbert anytime touchdown and CD over 88 yards. I like those two. For like parlay. You know what? Screw it. 4-leg parlay. Let's do it. I like putting parlays together. Small money, but I put parlays together. Like my anytime touchdown, I put down like $1 to win 400. So here we go. They are back from commercial break. Fourth quarter is starting. 21-10 Bears. They are singing in the crowd. I don't know what they're singing, but they're singing in the crowd. Bears are on the 3-yard line. I believe it is second and goal. Yeah, second and goal from the 3. See if they can punch it in here with DeAndre Swift, or nope, they're going to try to pass. He's got Keenan Allen in the end zone. That is the 4th touchdown pass from Caleb Williams, baby. Bear down, Chicago Bears. Let's go. 4 touchdown passes from the rookie today, Caleb Williams. Nice play, nice route run by Keenan Allen. Puts it in a spot where only Keenan can catch it. Great play all the way around. Both feet are in, just barely. Atta boy, let's go. 28-10. Well, 27-10. Extra point pending. Never want to count your chickens before they hatch. All right, so Tolbert, anytime touchdown. Let me see. And here comes the extra point. At some point here. There it is. It is good. So 28-10 Bears, 14:56 remaining. Caleb Williams, 4 touchdown passes on the day. Unbelievable. When was the last time we had a quarterback with 4 passing touchdowns? I'm not did Fields throw for 4 in that game against Washington last year where the Bears just kind of went off? I don't know if he did or not. But maybe. I know that game against Washington last year, DJ Moore had like 3 or 4 touchdowns himself. I don't know if Caleb threw for 4, or not Caleb, Justin threw for 4 or not. So we don't have a wheel of death this week because Fitz is not here. I thought I placed it. There we go. So we got a 4-leg parlay here. Anytime touchdown scorer, Jalen Tolbert, CeeDee Lamb receiving yards, Marvin Harrison over receiving yards, and Zay Flowers over receiving yards. So that is a plus 1748. I will take that. Thank you, boys. I don't know. Let me take a look. I'm going to look back here. Let me see if I can find the let me see here. Yeah, Justin Fields had a passer rating of 102.7 with 472 yards and 5 touchdowns and 1 interception. Oh, no, that was in 2 games. It was not. Let me see here. He did throw for 4 touchdowns against Washington on October 5th, 2023. Only a 51.7 completion percentage of that game. And there's a fumble on the kickoff by the Jaguars. I don't know who has it. They're in a pile. It looks like the Jags might have it. The Bears are celebrating. They have it. It is going to be Jaguars' ball. They've already signaled. The refs have already signaled. Jaguars do hang on the ball, but another mistake by the Jaguars. I don't understand sports betting, so I've never got into it. Good luck to all you that do. I'd probably lose my shirt. So I work for BetMGM tonight. I produce a show. So I deal with a lot of guys who know a lot about sports gambling, and I still haven't become rich. So I don't think there's a perfect science to it. There are guys who make a living doing it, though. And look, hats off to them for sure. See what Trevor Lawrence can do here. 1st and 10, drops back the pass, throw to Ingram. Did Ingram catch that? He did catch that. It's a gain of about 8. They are hurrying up. So last chance for you guys who are watching. If you like and shared, just comment. Let me know you liked and shared. If your name is on the wheel, let me share the screen again. If your name is not on the wheel, your last chance here to get your name on the wheel. So we got John Fitz, Jeremiah Murray, John DeBecky, Brandon Combs Jr., Charles Anthony, Kenneth Sloan, and Anthony Clems. If your name is not on the wheel and you want it to be on the wheel, all you have to do is like and share, and then comment and let me know that you liked and shared so that I can add you to the wheel. We are going to do the drawing here in about, we'll do it after the 10-minute mark of the fourth quarter. So right now there's 13:45 to go. So here's your chance if you want to get in. Jason Atten says, wheel me, baby. So Jason Atten liked and shared. And there is a turnover. Trevor Lawrence does it again. Attaboy. The Bears get the ball back. Bear down, Chicago Bears. Let's go. Nice interception right there. That is awesome. What the hell is that? The Bears secondary is so beat up. I have no clue who is playing right now. So let me add Jason Atten to the wheel. If anybody else wants to get added to the wheel, you got a few more minutes. 13:35 on the clock. Once that clock hits, that's Blackwell. Once that clock hits 10 minutes, I will go ahead and spin the wheel. Brian Salava says, "Ayo, what's going on, Brian? Brian, if you want a piece of action here, all you gotta do is like and share, and then comment that you did like and share, and then you're added to the wheel for a free piece of autographed sports memorabilia. And that pass to Komet down the sideline, that's going to take the Bears back into the red zone, back down to the 10-yard line. Let's go. Let's get DeAndre Swift in the end zone so I can win some money, damn it. Bears are looking good, baby. The defense is elite. The offense is starting to click. Caleb Williams just making things happen on the run again, scrambling, throwing on the run. There's a toss to DJ Moore. That's going to be a pass. That'll be a 5th touchdown pass if he's in the end zone. And he is. That is 5 touchdown passes for Caleb Williams. DJ Moore gets in the end zone. Let's go. Bear down, baby. 34-10, Chicago Bears. Have yourself a day. Does he get in? Does he get in? Oh, he's not in. He's not in. He's short. Hey, maybe we can hand it off to. Hey, now's the time to hand it off to DeAndre Swift between the tackles. Now we can do it. Yeah, he's definitely down short. The ball's short of the goal line. You can end the show now. Fitz, why would we do that? Why would we end the show now? Komet has 2, Keenan Allen has 2, and DJ Moore did not get in that one. Let's get DeAndre Swift in the end zone. I don't even care if we have a 5th touchdown. Call your friends, call your enemies. Game's over. Game is over. We still do have to do the giveaway. Game is actually not over. It's 12:54 to go, but the Bears are just dominating Jacksonville in every facet of the game. The Bears are looking really good, looking like they are about to move to 4-2. Thank you. I benched Allen, so I figured he would score once. Yeah, no, he scored twice. Like, shared, and listening, says Brian Slava. So, Brian, let me add you to that wheel. Again, guys, we have until the clock hits 10 minutes. We have until the clock hits 10 minutes in the football game. Right now, it is at 12:38 and running. You have until then to like, comment, and share the stream. Is that DeAndre Swift in the end zone? It is, baby. Give me DeAndre Swift in the end zone. Pay this man his money. Let's go. Well, Brandon Combs Jr., if you were listening, when the clock in the game hits 10 minutes, I'm going to spin that wheel. Right now is at about 12 and some change, 12:29. Bears just scored again. About to go up 35-10. Let's go. John DeBecky says, bear down. Just got my over. The Bears damn near got it on the. What was the over under? You might have said it earlier in the comments. I just missed it. What was the over under in this one, John? I would have assumed it was at 36, which the Bears pretty much have gotten that all on their own. Probably 36 and a half. But Cancel says, I have Swift and DJ on my fantasy team. There you go. Oh, it was at 44 now. Wow. That's, hey, good bet on that over, man. At that number, I'm not sure that I would have taken, but look, that's why we take it, right? Big balls, Jeremiah Murray. Big balls. John DeBecky with the hit. Congratulations on your hit, sir. On the over as well. So we're going to have a couple of minutes for you guys to like and share. And then we will spin the wheel. Like I said, there's 12:29 to go. So it should be under 10 minutes on this drive for Jacksonville, unless they fumble quickly again or throw another interception quickly again. And then it could take 3 hours for us to get down to under 10 minutes, but who knows? 44 and a half is a tough number for a London game and a terrible Jags offense. Nice hit, though. That is a great hit. And the Bears are starting to click on all cylinders, and I like what I'm seeing from the Chicago Bears here in London. I like what I've seen from them over the last couple of weeks. The Bears are starting to click. The offensive line is still pretty bad, but Caleb is making things happen, man. The Bears absolutely got it right with Caleb Williams at the number 1 pick, and I had my questions on it before the draft. And I said heading into the season, Caleb started answering a lot of the questions I had about his mental ability of being a quarterback in Chicago. I had no worries about him on that front entering into the season. I did before the draft. The way this offensive line has underperformed, but the way Caleb continues to progress and get better week after week after week, I absolutely love it. So, the Bears moving forward, they'll have the bye week next week. So no game for the Bears next week, unfortunately, because they are clicking on all cylinders. Would love to see them just keep playing, but they'll have a week off, and then they get Jaden Daniels and the Commanders in Washington, followed by Kyler Murray and the Cardinals in Arizona. 2 tough matchups on the road, too. So you're going to want to see it happen. The Commanders don't have a great defense. Jaden Daniels hasn't really played a fantastic defense just yet. And we'll see today because he's playing the Baltimore Ravens. We'll see how he performs against Baltimore, see if he can still continue to do what he's been doing. He looks really good so far this year as well. And then Kyler Murray and the Cardinals get the Patriots, and then we get that team from the north that we don't talk about. So I can't wait, man. I can't wait. It is a bad time to have a bye. I do agree, Jason Atten. When you're clicking on all cylinders, you don't like to have the week off. I mean, hell, let's ask the teams in the baseball playoffs that had the bye. Even though I think they actually fared pretty well this season. Prior to this season, though, they hadn't even won a series. But I think the Yankees won. The Dodgers won. They both had byes. The Guardians won. They had a bye. So that turned around a little bit this year in baseball. But, man, Bears are looking good. DeAndre Swift out there riding a bike after getting in the end zone. 35-10. Bears over the Jaguars right now. 12:29 to go in the fourth quarter. Trevor Lawrence takes a snap, and he is hit immediately. That is Montez Sweat getting in there. Montez Sweat with a sack, probably get half a sack because it looked like Walker got in there as well. But Sweat was the first one to get a hand on him, and then yeah, he cleaned that up there. Walker did. Kenneth Sloan says huge Fields fan, but Caleb has convinced me. I lived in SoCal, thought he would be a diva, but everything I'm hearing from the locker room says otherwise. I agree. They're just Caleb looks like the real deal, and I like it. As the Jaguars run that ball, it was 2nd and 18. They ran that ball for about 15. It'll be 3rd and about 3 there. It's a big play for the Jaguars. Oh, it'll be 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. They marked him down at the 35. So let's see what the Bears defense can do here. Trevor Lawrence audibling right now in shotgun formation, single back set. He's going to throw the ball, another quick out. And here we go again with the Bears defense in those quick outs. That is something they do have to work on. The Bears defense is elite. The Bears defense has been fantastic today. No bones about it. They've got to figure out how to stop those short, quick outs on 3rd and short. They give those up almost, at 100% clip, I feel like. So 10:45 to go. So if your last call for anybody who wants to get their name on the wheel, let me know in the chat that you've liked and shared. And almost another interception for the Bears. Incomplete pass. 10:37 to go on the clock. Clock is stopped. Gives you guys a chance here to get on this wheel one last time before we spin it up here shortly. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 names in there. I do see 12 likes. I see 9 people watching right now. If you've liked it and didn't comment to let me know that you liked and shared, you're missing out on a chance to win the sports memorabilia, value of over $100 in each box. The highest valued item in here is about $300 in value. So got a chance to win something. Let me bring myself back full screen here. So here we go. Ingram gets a pass there on 1st and 10. That's going to bring us down to 10 minutes to go. So let me I qualify, you triggerous prick. You don't qualify, Fitz. It would be unfair for you to win. And I know what you want to win. You can't win. It'd be a conflict of interest. So Jason Atten gets removed from the wheel with his latest comment. Just kidding. Pretty funny, dick. All right, so let's bring the wheel up. And we are going to spin it up. All the names are in there, 9 names. Good luck to everybody. John Fitz, Jeremiah Murray, John DeBecky, Brandon Combs Jr., Charles Anthony, Kenneth Sloan, Anthony Clems, Jason Atten, and Brian Salava as Jaguars go deep, but Jalen Johnson breaks that up. On 3rd and 1, they went for the end zone there. Trevor Lawrence pleading for a flag. Let's spin it up. Good luck, guys. Let's see who hits this. What is now? Why does it freak like this? You have a winner. It is Anthony Clems. Anthony Clems is the winner. So, Anthony, you have a choice. Box 1, 2, 3, or 4. Anthony, if you're here, box 1, 2, 3, or 4. Which one would you like, sir? Box 4. So, box, let me bring my self back. One. So box number 4 is the one that you wanted. That's the one you get. Let's open it. And let's see what you have won, sir. Time for a new knife. It's not cutting tape. All right. You guys can see there's a bunch of bubble wrap. And Anthony, you, sir, have an autographed baseball of Frank Thomas. And this is the single reason why Fitz wanted in. It is a Frank Thomas. It is the first home run at New Comiskey Park. Ball. It's got the New Comiskey Park insignia on it. The Frank Thomas ball. So here's your choice, Anthony. You could either, we could send you this ball, or, as Fitz says, D-bag, because that's the one that he wanted. Or I have a piece of memorabilia to my right and a piece of memorabilia to my left. Make a deal. You can either take the ball, or you can take the piece to my right or the piece to my left. Which one would you like? I do believe you are a Cubs fan, if I remember correctly. So you might switch it out. Jags are driving. He said, let's go right side. So he is given back the Frank Thomas ball, and he is going with the piece of memorabilia on the right. This, sir, is an autographed helmet. It is an Arizona Cardinals helmet. It is an Arizona Cardinals helmet. And it is Mr. Isaiah Thomas. So, Anthony, hit me up on Facebook. Send me your address, and I will send you out this autographed helmet of Isaiah Thomas. So there you go. Hey, no problem, Anthony. Thank you for watching the show. Thank you for commenting. He says, hell yeah, that's a win in my book. He says, that's sick. Kenneth says, nice hit. We appreciate you, Anthony. Thank you for chiming in. Thank you for joining the show. It fits. That Frank Thomas ball is still alive, man. You still can't get it, though. You still can't get it. So nice hits by Anthony. The Jaguars are driving, though. Meanwhile, it is 3rd and goal. They did convert a 4th down on this drive. 3rd and goal. Trevor Lawrence throws to the end zone. That one is broken up immediately. Is that Blackwell again? It is Blackwell again. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal here. Oh, he said Hicks broke it up. I thought Blackwell got a hand on that. Oh, no. It was the hit by Hicks. So here we go. 4th and goal. I think that should be Fitz's employee appreciation gift. The fact that he gets to do a show with me is his employee appreciation gift. And there is a touchdown for the Jaguars. A throw again to Gabe Davis. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. That's what he gets for not being here, Kenneth. That's why he doesn't get the ball. If he was here, I might have been like, hey, Fitz, here you go. Here's the ball since Anthony gave it back. But he did not give it back. He wasn't here. Well, he did give it back, but he wasn't here, so he's not getting it. It was a Hatton was calling a pick six by Bird, but it was not. It was a touchdown to Gabe Davis. So with 6:58 to go, Jaguars are going for two here. Lawrence lined up in shotgun. He's looked down his receiver the entire way and just overthrows him by about 30 yards from the two. So it's going to remain 35-16. Yeah, the number one on your squares, you're happy. So what do we think today? Well, I mean, look, great showing by the Bears. Fantastic showing so far. I don't foresee them giving this up. That means this team is going to be 4-2 heading into the bye week before they head to Washington to face the Commanders. I love these. Look, I'm not a big LeBron guy, but these DraftKings commercials with him and Kevin Hart are hilarious. Jags are so bad. We're all glad to see you survive. What are you talking about? Oh, he's so mad. Let's take a. I'll tell you what. We're gonna leave this up to the chat. I can either put the. Because we're gonna do a giveaway every week on the show for the foreseeable future until I run out of items to give away. But we're gonna do a giveaway, and you have. So when we are live, that's gonna be the caveat, guys. When we are live at McNally's during Bears noon games, you do have to be in attendance to win. You have to be live at McNally's. You have to be there in physical form. Because the way to get there while we're at McNally's is to be a part of the 50-50 raffle that we run at McNally's. So that is how you get into the raffle at McNally's. But when we are live on, like next week, we'll be live and it'll be a Bears off week. We will run one the same way we ran it today. Like, share, listen, and let us know that you listened, and then we'll do a giveaway towards the end of the show. So I can either put the ball back into circulation in the boxes, or if you guys choose, if you guys think that I should give the ball to Fitz, we will do so. So I'm leaving it up to you guys. Do you guys want the ball, the Frank Thomas ball, back in circulation, or should we gift it to Fitz? The ball is in your guys' court. You guys let me know. So there you go, Ryan Fitz. We're gonna leave it to you. Spin the wheel again. Winner gets the ball and trades it for a piece of Fitz's memorabilia. Fitz doesn't have memorabilia, I don't think. I don't know if Fitz has any autograph memorabilia. Jason Atten says back in circulation. Jeremiah says it can't be that easy. "11 straight games, the Bears defense has given up less than 20 points, and the offense is rolling. I'm liking the way it's coming together." I do too. I mean, look, as a Bears fan, BTSD, Fitz says I vote for Fitz. Anthony says I would give it to him. John says Cash is good too. So trade the ball for Cash. So we've got two votes for Fitz, but Fitz's doesn't count. So it's only one vote for Fitz. One vote to respin, and 2 votes to put it back in circulation. So 2nd and 7 here for the Bears. Bears have the ball back. DeAndre Swift in the backfield. Caleb's going to drop back and pass, and everyone gets batted down. by the defensive lineman. Jason Atten says to Anthony, if you give back the helmet, then Fitz gets the ball. That's rude. Jason Atten always coming up with solutions, though. He's a solutions guy. So here we go. There's a pitch out to DeAndre Swift off the edge. Open. Oh, he fumbled the ball. Recovered by the Bears. Surprisingly, there was an offensive lineman that was able to recover it. That's Kevin Jenkins falling the ball. Surprised he was alert enough to do so. Probably because he wasn't blocking anybody. That was helmet right on the ball as Swift fumbled that one. Luckily, the Bears recovered. So they'll probably punt here. The Jaguars did call a timeout with 6:07 to go in the game. It's going to be 4th and 3. Are the Bears really going to go for this up 35-16? I can't imagine that, right? You're going to try to draw them off sides? They're not going to jump on 4th and 3. And they just called a timeout. All right, let's see what they do here. They are in Jags territory. Nah, they were just trying to draw them off sides there. They were never going to snap that ball. I thought I saw Flus say that on the sidelines when they panned in on him. He was trying to hide his mouth, but of course the Bears call a timeout, and now they're back in the huddle. I don't get it. You weren't running time off the clock, and if you're just trying to draw them off sides, now you're going to go for it anyway? They're back in the huddle. They're not punting it. What the hell is going on? Caleb is 22 of 26, man. He's having a great day throwing the ball. They're going to go for it in a 4th down. You're not going to draw them off sides again. I mean, maybe you draw them off sides, but it's not because you're trying to. You're actually going to snap this ball. Got 4 receivers. He is going to throw it, and it's to Keenan Allen for a 1st down. The Bears connect. They get the 1st down. They went for it in Jacksonville territory, and that clock's going to continue to run. This ball game is over. Jeremiah Murray says, put the ball back in circulation. If someone wins, they can choose to pick head-to-head on that week's slate for the rights to the ball. If they win, they get the ball and the wait, what? What mystery prize? We got Roshan Johnson taking one. About 5 yards there. Maybe 4. So the way it runs, when you are at McNally's, we do a 50-50 raffle. And instead of like the hidden prizes, Jeremiah, just so you know, it is a 50-50 raffle. And if you win the 50-50 raffle, you get your choice of keeping your split of the money or choosing a box. So that's the way it works at McNally's. Ooh. Roshan got stuffed on that one. They tried running it off the edge, a toss play to him. So that's the way we run it whenever we're not live at McNally's. We'll run the memorabilia that is off to the side that's not a Chicago piece of sports memorabilia. But when you're at McNally's, it's either your split of the 50-50 or a chance to choose from one of the boxes. That's why all the boxes are at least $100. 50-50 raffles at McNally's. If you've ever been to McNally's, it's a small local bar. Uh, Usually the 50-50 doesn't get much over $100. So your take is for $50 typically. Sometimes more, sometimes less. And then you get a chance. Do you want to keep your cash, or do you want to um, pick a piece of sports memorabilia that is going to be more than what you've won in the 50-50 raffle? So that's why we run it that way there. And then when we're here, we'll do the hidden prize. Jason Atten says buffalo wings. They do not. Well, so we do. They do food there, but it's usually stuff that we bring in, potluck style. And then it's a $30. So they do a special there. You don't have to do it. You can pay as you go for your drinks. But they do a phenomenal special at when we're there for Bears games at McNally's. It's $30 for all you can drink and all you can eat at whatever is brought in for food. So for $30, you can drink all day up until the end of the Bears game for $30. And to me, that's the steal. There is the drinks there are cheap as it is, but they also the bartenders they pour them, man. They do a phenomenal job there. Usually we have Morgan there on Sundays. She's a great bartender, a great hostess. Does a great job of pouring the drinks. Sometimes you'll run into to other like Gina could be there or Katie could be there. They do a phenomenal job of pouring the drinks. And for $30, I mean that's a great special. Jason Att says I'll bring mac and cheese. Jeremiah Murray says, "Oh, then they can win the money and the ball if they win." Ooh, I look. I have to get something back for some of the sports memorabilia I'm giving away. I don't know if I like that idea of giving away the money and the ball, but maybe. I don't know if Fitz likes that idea either. Fitz wants that damn ball. Bears kick a field goal. And it is 38-16. Score didn't change, but it was definitely a good field goal. What am I missing here? Was the field goal not good? I thought it went through. Kenneth says, loved hanging out and watching the game. Wish I was back in Chicago to go to McNally's. We wish you were here too, man. Good job. Love having you here. Thanks for coming in the chat. Thanks for watching the game with us, man. Love watching the game. It was no good. Oh, I thought it went through the uprights. I missed it. John DeBecke, I have no idea what city you're talking about. Love listening from a town by St. Louis. So we are in Chicago, John. We are in Chicago, on the south side of the city. Well, I am. Fitz lives out in Indiana, northwest Indiana. So it's not too far from me. About 20 minutes is his place from my place. But yeah, the bar is in Chicago. If you ever want to come down and hang out, feel free, man. St. Louis, that boring ass city. I can't do the whole St. Louis thing. I'm a Cubs fan, man. Running a promotion for Kyron Williams on the show. Football Originals on the NFL Network. Fitz says, Jeremiah, I hope your house is fireproof. Yikes. Threatening to burn down a listener's house. It's not a good look. Jason Atten, when is Bartman coming on the show? Probably about the same time that you show up with your mac and cheese. So 3:21 to go in the game, 35-16. The Bears did miss that field goal. It was blocked, actually. Don't see very many blocked kick attempts in the NFL anymore. We're showing first-round quarterbacks in the 2021 NFL Draft: Trevor Lawrence, Trey Lance, Zach Wilson. Not a very good quarterback class, even though they were highly touted. I was not big on Trevor Lawrence. As you see, this is the second time in 3 weeks that I've seen a Jaguars game, and Trevor Lawrence ends up on the sidelines with Mac Jones in under center. Now I know, look, this game's over. They're conceding the game. It is what it is. But at some point, you've got to think about maybe making that switch, right? If you're the Jacksonville Jaguars, because Trevor Lawrence just isn't good unless he's facing a bottom 10 defense. That's when he shines. But if he's facing a top 15, top 20 defense, he's not good. Be interesting to see if Caleb Williams comes in for the kneel downs. Want to thank everybody who joined today. I see a lot of love in the likes section on all platforms: YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Ooh, Mac Jones just got crushed. I don't know who the hell that was. Oh, that's that guy's name I can't pronounce. It's Ogbong something. Ogbong is what I call him, but Ogbong something just crushed Mac Jones. I mean, I guess you could say Mac Jones is worse. I mean, Mac Jones didn't really have the faith of his coaching staff. He didn't really. I mean, he had a great rookie season, and then said some things while Belichick was still the coach about asking other coaches around the league like what they thought about their offense and what they thought maybe the problem was with the offense in his second season. And that rubbed Belichick the wrong way, even to the point where he took Mac Jones out inexplicably. And then the way the offense was being run, I mean, it was just really, really bad. The offensive line was bad. They didn't really have any weapons for him. So I don't know if Mac Jones is actually that bad or if he just hasn't had a fair shake yet. So, I mean, it's kind of questionable with Mac Jones. I'd like to see him get another opportunity, though. And I think Trevor Lawrence has had plenty of opportunities. And with the one playoff win with a 35-point comeback in the second half, where a game where the reason why they were down by 35 is because he threw 4 interceptions in the first half, threw another one in the second half. We had 5 interceptions in that game. Did Trevor Lawrence, but it was a Brandon Staley run defense. And Brandon Staley is no longer a head coach in this league, and there's a good reason for it. He was terrible. So I think Trevor Lawrence is about what he has been, and that's a sub 500 quarterback who can win you some games, but will lose you more games. And that's just what it is. I mean, you've seen it today. The bad throws, bad interceptions. I think that Mac Jones deserves an opportunity. John says, this was fun. Thanks for doing this. Hope the other people in the chat have a great day. Thank you for joining, John. Appreciate you coming in, man. Hope you enjoyed the stream. You said you did. So I loved having you, man. Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you joining the stream. How did you hear about the show? Did you just happen to wander across it on YouTube, or did you hear about it on a platform? How did you hear about the show when it was promoted? Let me know so that way I know how people are hearing about it if they're still here. But yeah, I just don't think that. I think Mac Jones deserves an opportunity somewhere. Maybe a short leash opportunity, but an opportunity somewhere. Maybe something for the Jaguars in the second half when they're about to be 1-5. He said just found it on YouTube today. Well, hopefully you subscribed, and it should give you a notification. We go live every Sunday. Typically, we go live at 11 p.m. From McNally's on days where the Bears play either an early game or a late game. We have a different time slot that we go by. We kind of play it by ear during the football season. Um, and it does look like Tyson Bagent's going to take the kneel downs. So there'll be no bad beats on the rushing yards from Caleb Williams. But yeah, if you subscribe, it'll give you an update that we've gone live. And feel free to join the show in the future, man. Especially if you're a Bears fan, you're a Chicago sports fan. We talk all things Chicago sports. We're very much we are on the side of the fan, where we don't just pump up the teams. We talk like fans. Like you were in the bar with us, talking sports with us. We are very real. We are very hard on our teams. I work in the industry, and I really don't care what the teams have to say about it. I don't care about ownership. I don't care about management. I care about fans. So feel free to join the show, man, anytime, every Sunday, especially during Bears season. Come and check us out. Fitz will be back with me next week. Bears bye week. So Fitz will be back next week. We'll talk Bears. Probably talk Cubs and White Sox off season. We'll talk some baseball playoffs. So feel free to join us next week, man. Thank you for joining the show. Much appreciated. So it says took my once a year trip up north last week. Okay. You from Chicago originally? The Bears kneel it down again. That is going to be a Bears victory. And Sloan says, thanks for the show. Bear down. Anytime, man. Bear down. Chicago Bears. Hey, we'll give you a Caleb Williams bear claw, right? Let's go. This team is on fire. I like the way they're looking. I like the way the offense looks right now. Minus the offensive line is still a little porous. Love the way the defense is looking. Caleb Williams meets Trevor Lawrence at midfield. I really love the way that this team is clicking right now. And so it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun rest of the season for Bears. I think it's a very bright future, a very fun future for Bears fans, which is something we're just not used to. We're not used to it as Bears fans. We got BTSD, as I call it, Bears traumatic stress disorder. It's very tough for us to get excited about the future, but you know, it's one of those things. John says, yes, I'm from Chicago, but most of my family has left Chicago over the years. Next time you're in, man, let us know. Come in and chat. Let us know you're going to be in next year. You say you do it once a year, so let us know. And if we're doing a show from McNally's or if we just meet up for a beer or something, man, I'd love to have a drink with you. Feel free. Let us know. So, but yeah, no, I love the way that this team is looking. I'm excited as a Bears fan, which is something I've never been able to say in my 43 years of existence. This team has been abysmally run over the last 40 years, but I think it's headed in the right direction. I love Ryan Poles. I love what they're doing. I think Kevin Warren's going to get a stadium deal done here sometime, hopefully by the end of the year. But I think we're going to get a new stadium. I think it's going to be a dome stadium. I think it's going to be great. Whether it's in Chicago, I hope it's in Arlington Heights as opposed to the city of Chicago. Just parking reasons, traffic reasons. I prefer for it to be in Arlington Heights, and I hope that it's there. But I love the direction the Bears are headed. I love Caleb Williams and the way that this offense is shaping out. So it's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun. But thank everybody for joining. Joshua, we had Jeremiah, we had Jason, we had Brian, John. I think it's Joshua. I meant John. Fitz was in the chats. Jason Atten, Kenneth Sloan. Thank you. Anthony Clems, congratulations on the win. Brian Salava. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody for joining. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. Bears victory, baby. It'll be a Bears victory Monday here in Chicago tomorrow on All Sports Radio. Enjoy the rest of the football games this afternoon. Should be a fun afternoon of football. A lot of good games. Can't wait to watch Washington and Baltimore. That's my game of the week. I think it's going to be a fantastic watch. So enjoy the games this afternoon, guys. Until next weekend, same bat time, same bat channel. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your enemies. See you guys next week.